It's finally given us what we've needed all along, which is a place where we can offer continuing and community education and all these services for the community that are such an important part of a community college's mission. When we worked with the people at Regions, we were about $300,000 off. We had $1.2 million. They wanted $1.5 million, and our great friend from St. Louis, Bill Steers, stepped in and he said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you the $300,000, but not to complete the purchase. If you'll convince Regions to let you apply that $300,000 to the renovation of the building, then I'll be your first donor. Then Gene Duran, he made a wonderful gift. He could see the benefit, he could see the potential, and he decided to include our foundation in his estate planning, and that was the start of what's now the Duran Center. And of course that was followed by First Federal Bank and FedEx Freight and Community First Bank and First National Bank of Green Forest and the Don S. Barber Room and all the other room donors, and John Paul and John Arthur Hammerschmidt, who gave us the money for the Jenny Hammerschmidt Room. And then finally the Daniel Sprott Room, which was one of my favorite projects I've ever been involved with, and I'm so grateful to Dave Morton and Wayne Thompson for helping me with that project and for all the individual donors who made that dream come true. We had federal money thanks to Congressman Bozeman. We had state money from Senator Womack and others, but the Board of Trustees had to make the decision to refinance our debt. I'm grateful for that Board of Trustees. Wayne Thompson was the chairman. That was a tough decision for them to make. You know, there were a lot of people in the community that didn't understand why we needed this downtown center. And Wayne Thompson was the chair of the board, and the other board members, they agreed that this was something that would be important for our college, for our community, and they made the tough decision to go forward.
I love the fact that the Duran Center is the downtown centerpiece of our community. CORE has used it. CORE is working for the revitalization of the downtown, and what a wonderful asset that we have in the Duran Center.
We are so fortunate to have a conference center like the Duran Center in our area. The facility is amazingly gorgeous, and we don't have to do a whole lot of decorating or anything like that because it's such a wonderful facility.
When we look back someday at the history of Harrison, I think this Duran Center and this center campus led to a lot of good things.
We are very proud of our Allied Health Edition and our Rad Tech renovation project. We have spent a number of years trying to collect the funds to undertake such a project. What started the project was a gift of $500,000 from Governor Beebe, and with that and other funds we had accumulated over 15 years, we were able to start the project. Funding sources included funds from the Arkansas Higher Education bond issue, remnants of part of the North Arkansas College bond issue, and funds from local Boone County District millage proceeds.
We are so delighted to have this new facility. Compared to what we have been using for the last 16 years, it is just remarkable. We have to pinch ourselves every morning just to make sure that we're really here. It's just been a delight. It's been a blessing for us to have this new facility.
With all of the simulation things we have here in the lab, I was able to learn to do an IB. I was able to learn here in the bridge program, as I'm bridging from LPN to RN, to learn to see a code in action from one of our simulation models. I've been able to learn many skills such as capitalization, and it's been a great asset to me to have this lab here at North Arkansas College.
I feel like that I can give my students a more quality education than what I was able to before, and that they are actually more prepared to go out into the work field, being able to work on this equipment. It's just wonderful.
The new facility has allowed us to utilize our job that we are training to do. We are able to get on the bench and perform microbiology
urinalysis, hematology, things that we will be doing in our training at the hospitals when we get a profession.
Before we moved in here, we basically were in a small lab classroom that we had to share with the science department, and it really limited us on the time in which we could be in there and what we could do.
In developing this allied health wing, we brought new labs and services to all of the allied health programs, and we also were able to bring the PN program over to this campus. So for the first time, our nursing programs, both PN and RN, were in the same place.
We have a modern, leading-edge facility for all of our allied health students, and we're very proud of them and hope to serve the students and community for many years to come.
Years ago, a survey of Northark faculty and staff indicated two important concerns and issues that we needed to work on. One of them was improving the students' experience of the range of student services that Northark offers, and the other was to consolidate those services into one area. About this time, we got some extremely valuable support from Bill Stieritz and Dr. Susan Stieritz, and they became the champions for remodeling, not just reorganizing the services, but for remodeling the area where those services were offered. And the Bradley Student Center is the result of that. So now students don't have to run all over campus. They can get enrolled, they can be advised, they can buy their books, they can enjoy a very comfortable place during the day in the Bradley Student Center, and they can eat at the College Grill, and we're very pleased with the improvement.
I think our students really enjoy the area, and we knew we were successful for two reasons. The first semester after the renovation, we had to order more furniture because there were so many students in the area hanging out, and that had never happened before. And number two, one of the students that was in the original focus group walked into the Bradley Student Center for the first time and said, "Wow, they gave us everything we asked for."
We've had some major academic improvements in the area, all driven by our faculty. Probably the largest single change in my tenure has been the addition of the Northark Technical Center. Scott Howey is leading that group now, and it really is on the leading edge of a national movement to involve high school students in a college program in their junior and senior years in high school. My faculty's driven accreditation efforts for our business and information technology departments. We're newly accredited in our collision repair program. We've been reaccredited in the automotive service area. We're in the final throes of accreditation in our construction, heavy equipment, HVAC, and welding programs. And our engineering technology division has made great strides in supporting our local industry and staying on the leading edge of its rapidly developing field. I can't say enough good things about Northark and opportunities we provide our students, and I'm just very honored to have been able to lead the division for the last 8 to 10 years.
The Carroll County Center started due to a need that was there. The adult education program had operated in Carroll County for many years, and during that time we had lots of students that had gone through and earned their GED, But there was also a need for new facilities because of our lease had expired, and we were looking for locations, and it provided an opportunity for Northark to expand its offerings in that area. And I thought it was just a wonderful opportunity for Northark and Carroll County.
Senator, we want to present you with this plaque in recognition of all your support for our college. You made the difference in our being in Carroll County. We're so grateful to you, and you've done so much over the years for North Arkansas College. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Jim. I'm very grateful. That's a very attractive plaque. I'm humbled. It's terrific. But you know, the college means so much to our area and what you have done. Dr. Baker, of course, we miss him so much, but he and all of the people have been instrumental in making the college a success here, and I think it certainly is. I'm very proud of the college and the students that attend, the faculty and all the staff out there. Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
In 2006, Northark was one of just 2 colleges in the state and just over 30 colleges in the country to receive the highly competitive Title III Strengthening Institutions grant. In the last 4.5 years, we've been able to work with many outstanding faculty and staff at Northark to implement learning communities, service learning projects, and many components of our first-year experience. We've also worked with faculty and staff to implement new classroom technology, including the Nomad Multimedia Podium, interactive student response systems, we call them clickers, interactive whiteboards, and the new campus-wide Echo 360 lecture capture software. It's been a real pleasure to work with this program over the last 4.5 years.
Unanimous choice of our board, faculty, staff, and students. The next president of North Arkansas College, Dr. Jackie Elliott.
I will give this my all, with integrity, with enthusiasm, with passion, and with an open door. Thank you.